What's up, Team Amplify? We are back. Melissa is just jumping on here. We are here to talk about the power of neurology. Melissa and I are in the middle, literally, day 4 of our 8-day mind-body practitioner course. And every time we teach, we're just reminded of how powerful our brains really are and how powerful really how simple it is to shift our way of thinking. And Melissa, where do I see you here? I don't see you. Oh, I'm going to send you an invite. Get this technology going. So we hear it so often that it can't be that simple. And really, it can be. It can be. Oh, it says you're not able to join. I'm trying to bring you on here. Melissa, just make sure you're on your phone and not your computer because it doesn't show up that way. All right. Well, I'm going to just keep going until we can figure this out. So, neurology. Oh, here. See, when you think it's not going to work, it works. There she is. Hello.
Hello.
So, I was just talking about the power of neurology and how we're in day 4 of our 8-day practitioner course. And every time we teach this course, the amount of times we hear, it can't be that easy. It can't be that simple. And yes, it can be. Because literally, we have 10 to the 10th to the 11th power, that's a big ass number, of neural connections in our body. And that is how many opportunities we have to change our life.
And to rewire our neurology, which is exactly what we are doing here when we work with the unconscious mind. And we can rewire it like that and create a little bunny trail. And then we keep going down that bunny trail and it becomes a 2-lane road and a 4-lane road and then a 2-lane highway. And then before we know it, it's an 8-lane highway and we don't even go the way we used to go. And I loved teaching this training just because of the way that it shifts people's lives. And what I really love is all the ahas, like, oh my goodness, I didn't know it could be this easy. You know, yesterday, one of our students is a very experienced coach, and we taught a technique that literally takes 2 minutes. And he said, it would have taken me at least 20 minutes before to get a client to shift from point A to point B. And now we've shown him how he can do it in 2 minutes. How powerful is that for both him and the client?
Yeah. And it's the difference is we're doing it unconsciously as opposed to most coaches do things consciously. And when you're doing it consciously, we're getting that analytical mind in there. Hey, Mario, haven't seen you in a long time, buddy. I'm going to give you a call later. When we do things consciously, it takes way longer because we're needing to use our willpower and needed to really consciously think about what we're doing. As Melissa said, we're getting you to do it at an unconscious level where it just automatically becomes what you do. And that neurology automatically fires as opposed to this way that you're not used to going. We teach the brain to say, well, how about we try this way? And we go another way. And it's so fast because literally one aha, which is literally alignment, a little bit more alignment with your conscious and unconscious mind, is that exact moment when you got another idea and you looked at something a little bit differently than how you used to. That is literally you created a new neural pathway. My thumb's getting up.
And fun. And let's talk about that too, how we learn, because we've mentioned this before. We learn in our unconscious mind. And if you think back to when you were a child, we all know kids just absorb. They're like sponges because children are entirely in their unconscious mind. And it's not until ages, 7 to 8 where we start to develop critical thinking and we start to spend more time in our conscious mind, which is also what society teaches us and where we think we need to be. However, the reality is that's only 10% of our mind. And do we learn as well as adults as we do as kids? Are we sponges as adults? We're not. And we think it's just because, the brain's aging, and it isn't. It's because we're trying to learn as adults in the wrong part of our mind. And so this work that we do, working with the unconscious mind, allows it to be as easy as it was when we were a kid.
Yay!
Yay! We've just been programmed to believe that it has to be hard, so we keep doing it that way, and it doesn't have to be hard. That's our point. And it's super fun. You can tell we're having fun just talking about this.
I ended up buying this button because I heard that too many times. Well, that was easy. Yeah, life doesn't have to be hard. And now, we've been doing this long enough now that we're like, holy crap, we didn't have to do things the hard way. And life doesn't have to be difficult. Again, not to be mistaken for effort. We still put effort into doing what we want to do and reaching our goals. However, it doesn't need to be hard. Because if the neurology is not allowing you to get where you need to go, all you need to do is create new neurology and up level that neurology. It's like updating your phone. You want to update to the most up-to-date program, right? The operating system. If we're using the operating system from when we were 7 years old, which most of us are because that's when those programs go in, then guess what? Your 7-year-old is running your life. And then when you wonder why you can't move forward, it's because you're using the same neurology to try to get different results. And it's literally that definition of insanity. So we're saying, how about we stop being insane and just create some more sanity in our lives? Just update those programs, right? Update the operating system, create some new neural pathways, and it happens like that. And then now you'll have an updated operating system to actually reach your goals, because now you can actually move towards that direction as opposed to banging your head against the wall and wondering why things aren't shifting.
And so today I want to share some of the really cool outcomes of just one technique that we taught today. We have somebody who would take their laundry out of the dryer and then put it in the wash basket to fold later, and then put the next load of laundry into the dryer. And then the laundry would never get folded and it would build up and be a big pile. And now with teaching them one technique, now their neurology has been reprogrammed so that when the laundry comes out of the dryer, it will be folded first before the next load goes in. How cool is that? How many people don't fold their laundry and have it build up all over the house? We have someone else who is going to take their dishes out of the living room after dinner and scrape them off and put them in the dishwasher instead of leaving them in the living room all night long and then having to deal with it in the morning. These are all those pesky little behaviors that we all have that we wish we could change. We try to use willpower to change and it doesn't work. And now we've taught, in the matter of this morning, not even the whole morning, techniques that now have them operating with new neurology that creates new behaviors.
So if we can create new neurology to create momentum towards a compelling new future, that's what we're doing. And it happens just like that. It doesn't need to take a long time. It doesn't need to be 21 days of habits to create it. That's using your conscious mind. We're saying that if we can teach you how to do it in a couple minutes, which way do you want to choose? Do you want to take a couple minutes or do you want to take 21 days? And it may not still succeed. And so we're saying, how about you guys are all here because we want to move forward in our lives. So if you're interested in learning the easier way to do it, then please reach out. We have a beautiful program we're about to launch that we're creating, and we're in the midst of creating the entire all-in-one package for you to succeed. And most of you are here because you are wanting to help people. And if you are
and
wanting
you're
to,
looking
then book a
for
call.
career change.
Yeah.
So we make it as easy as possible for you to step into your true mission here on earth, which is to help people, to be the light, to show people how to get the results they're looking for, and to be in the transformation industry.
And it starts by getting out of your own way first.
Absolutely. And using the power of your unconscious mind is the most powerful aspect of the transformation industry, because it's fast, easy, effective, and lasting results.
Yeah. So if you want to still continue going through life with the 10% of your brain, then by all means, we wish you luck and blessings. If you want to use the 90% of your brain, which holds a lot of the answers that you are seeking, because it has connection to your higher self. And if you want to have access to all the resources that have that blueprint for your absolute ultimate success, then reach out and book a call with us, because this is exactly what we teach. And it is so empowering. I really just, it's not even a job. I just love this. This is not work. This is fun. Total fun.
Absolutely. Hopefully. And we look forward to talking to you soon.
All right. Until next time.